Where's my hookah?
Hey guys, it's Rob back here at DudeWhere'sMyHookah, and first off, it's good to be back here once again for you guys, and thank you for joining me. Today my return is accompanied by the return of Zomo in the US. Many of you guys remember just how great this brand was, and just like myself, really adored their flavors, but what exactly happened to them in the first place? It's from my understanding that Zomo not only needed to be FDA compliant and add the warning labels to their new product line, but also went back to the drawing board and really developed a product that would be hands down what the American market wanted. So a lot of the mentholation is gone, the flavors are a lot brighter, the tobacco cut is a little bit finer, and overall just is a better smoking product for us here in America. So first off, thank you Zomo for listening to our concerns and really developing a product that we can all be proud of and have in our stash. So first off today I want to review each three of these flavors first and foremost for you guys. The first one I want to touch upon is Fanta Style, which if you guys have been following the channel for a couple years now, you guys actually know that I have reviewed this in the past. So what I want to do is really contrast that with the product nowadays to the original product. So with the Fanta Style, this is from the World Experience line. It's a nice blonde tobacco. With that, you're going to have a mojito flavor, which goes with Havana, Cuba, one of the most popular drinks down there. So with that, you're going to have a nice lime bite, some fresh simple syrup, and then the menthol, which does still come through in this original line with the US distribution. So the main contrast I can say is it's a lot less mentholated. The one in the past, I could actually not really taste too much of the simple syrup or the lime coming through. It was just full-blown Monty on that actual menthol bite. So it wasn't too enjoyable. I did smoke through my entire 50-gram bag of that, and I did enjoy it to an extent, but it was mostly just a mixer that I would end up enjoying like 45 minutes down the line once the actual menthol started to die down. With this one nowadays, I can load it up in a fresh bowl, just a la carte, and have a beautiful session of menthol, a nice lime bite that isn't too zesty or too juicy or anything like that. It's like a nice sweet lime bite to it, simple syrup, and then a little bit of menthol. So hats off to Zomo for really revising this flavor and making it that much more enjoyable for all of us. So on to my favorite flavor from Zomo's World Experience line and from this video in general, Secret of Babylon. So straight up, this flavor is just plain amazing. You have a nice refreshing melon, a little bit of a menthol bite, and this sweet and spicy background, which I can still not pinpoint to this day, even smoking it for like 2 years strong now. So what makes it really great is the menthol hit. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of the menthol hit, but it's really the selling point on this flavor. The melon doesn't smoke hot, and the sweet and spicy background isn't hot either, but it just encompasses everything and makes it a perfect midsummer night smoke. So it is nice and sweet, you do have a subtle spicy background to it, and then the menthol is really the selling point behind the entire flavor. So definitely pick this one up if you guys have not delved into Zomo in general, because it is a crowd pleaser each and every time I've brought it out at a party or just a session with some close friends. It's always what we go back to. And now finally the last flavor I have to review for you guys, it is Water Lemon. So this flavor is from Zomo's Classic line, which is something that we haven't seen in the States up until this point. And so far I have been enjoying this stuff. So there's not too much of a menthol bite with this stuff. It's still going to be present, but not nearly as to the extent of what we see with the World Experience line and also Zomo's Strong line as well. So Water Lemon, it is a watermelon lemonade flavor. The lemon bite is nice and refreshing. It's very zesty. One of the most accurate lemon flavors I've actually smoked in my entire time of smoking hookah with you guys. So what backs it up is the watermelon, which is honestly a little bit too artificial for my liking. It comes off more as like a Nakla Alfakir artificial syrup watermelon kind of blend. I don't even know. It's not too enjoyable for me, but it has thrived in all the mixes I've done. Like today I'm doing Secret of Babylon, Havana Style, and a little bit of the water lemon, and it is perfect. It's smoking phenomenally, and the taste is just on point. But I'm always transparent with you guys. It's something that I don't enjoy too much because I like my watermelon flavors to not be like cloyingly sweet and very artificial like this one is. So I feel like Zomo should go back and revise this one a little bit more, at least for my liking. If you guys enjoy Alfakir's watermelon flavor and Nakla's, it's going to be the best of both worlds with this. So definitely check it out. It is my first experience with the Classic line, and I am going to look forward to trying out more from them. So on to the last product of today's review is going to be Zomo's Cube Charcoal. So originally I opened up my care package from Zomo, I saw these little sample packs, and I was hyped. I thought it was finally going to have their hexagon charcoal from the Brazilian market. I could finally review some hexagons for you guys because you've never seen them on the channel, but it's something I very, very much enjoy smoking with. So I opened up the sample boxes. I figured I'd have like 6 pieces of the hexagons. Not quite. So I opened up the bag, saw the cube charcoal. I'm like, okay. I smoke the cubes 9 times out of 10 anyway, so I'm sure they're going to be good. Loaded them up on the burner, didn't notice any smell, no cracking, nothing like that, no drawbacks to the charcoal. Loaded them up in my HMD that night and smoked for a beautiful hour and a half with little to no heat management also. So all across the board, great strides with these cube charcoal. I know it's something that Zomo has not done up until this point, but they've absolutely nailed it with these. So the heat content on them is medium to medium high. I won't say it's as hot as Cocoa Earth, but it's a little bit hotter than titanium from what I found, and it will last for an hour and a half on Provost. Foil, you can get like an hour and 50 minutes with 1 round and a wind cover setup. And finally with HMD, it's going to be a little bit more or less than average. It's going to be an hour and 20 minutes, give or take, hour and a half, maybe absolutely pushing it before you need to add that second round. So once again, across the board, perfect charcoal, and you guys should definitely check these out if you're in the market for a new brand of charcoal, or you just are a little bit stagnant with your old brand. In summary, it's a beautiful thing to see Zomo listening to the American market and developing an entire product line around that. There's much less of a menthol bite attributed to all their flavors, and the flavors shine through much brighter. The cube charcoal smokes amazingly. You can always expect a perfect session no matter which way you smoke. And finally, I'm even hopeful to see some American exclusive flavors here in the future. But if you want to pick up any of these great products, head over to Hookah John, 5-Star Hookah, and also Hookah Junkie, and have at it. And finally, a big thank you to Zomo America for making this review possible for all of you guys. Be sure to check them out on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you guys out on the next one.